We are expecting pretty windy conditions as we head into the next couple of days. Right now, though, pretty calm and mostly clear. Plenty of people out and about on the pier in Santa Monica this evening. Temperatures in the 50s, currently 53 right here at the Broadcast Center in Studio City. Do want to point out a wind watch and high wind warnings out there for you, kicking in tomorrow, lasting through Friday. So we are expecting pretty windy conditions on the way, but at this point, still pretty calm, pretty clear. You'll see cloud-wise, we're looking at, well, barely any cloud cover out there, and pretty dry conditions as well. Yesterday we did see a few sprinkles, not the case tonight. Temperatures into the 30s, 40s, 50s out there. 45 in Santa Clarita, 56 San Pedro, Laguna Beach at 55, and Temecula at 44 degrees. So we are looking at a pretty nice forecast as we head into the next few days. Earlier today we got up to 64 degrees. That was in downtown. Average is 67, so we were a few degrees below average for this time of year. Record temperatures 83 degrees. Did not get anywhere close to record numbers, but again, we're getting a little closer to average, not quite hitting average, at least not yet. Downtown tomorrow, 64 degrees, Anaheim 62 degrees. Over to Riverside, you're getting up to 63 degrees, and Woodland Hills getting up to 64. So looking at a pretty mild day in store, but I will tell you that wind kicking up. We're going to have more on the wind and a pretty big warm up in store, at least for this time of year. We're going to show you what your Christmas Eve and Christmas Day forecast looks like coming up in just a bit. Back to you.
All right, thank you. We're sworn to secrecy.
Exactly.
Of course, I don't know.
Yeah.
But
the temperature's not quite enough to melt the chocolate.
No, definitely not.
Maybe
Certainly
by the weekend.
warmer, though.
Yeah, maybe by the
weekend.
weekend.
Yeah.
And I was going to say it's 8 days, so Hanukkah will still be going by the weekend. So hopefully it won't melt away.
Do you and Ross have a chocolate menorah?
We don't have a chocolate menorah,
There
but
you go.
that's a good idea. Maybe
Present.
maybe
come over
next
and eat
year.
it.
Gift
Yes.
ideas.
By the way, do you have to wait till after Hanukkah's over to eat it?
To eat the chocolate. That's the
Ooh.
question.
You know what? You probably would
Yeah.
because you'd have to use the menorah for 8 days.
Right.
True.
Before,
Right.
and then get a new one next year. But I
Exactly.
accept all chocolate menorahs. That sounds fabulous.
Or any
man,
chocolate
who-
for that
who
matter.
wouldn't?
Or anything
Yeah.
chocolate. Yeah, I take that too. All right. And, well, I'm kidding. I was going to go through my gift list, but we don't have time for that. We'll take you through the forecast. How about that? Because we've got a few things in store. First of all, we've got a wind event heading our way. We've got a warm-up heading our way. It's the W's this evening. Again, wind is the word. Not quite yet, but eventually we're getting a look outside Santa Monica this evening. And as we do, we're looking at mostly clear conditions and pretty cool conditions. And we are going to see, well, warmer conditions as we head into the next few days. But right now we're focusing on that wind. A high wind watch going into effect. A high wind warning also going into effect for the mountains. That's something that's going to affect us for the next couple of days. The wind's going to start to kick up tomorrow. It's going to last through Friday, and then we're going to downgrade to breezy once we head into the weekend. Take a look right here, though. Mostly clear conditions, and we are dealing with dry conditions. That wasn't the case this time last night. We did see a few sprinkles out there, so already drying out, warming up, but quite cool out there as we speak. 37 in Palmdale, 53 in downtown, heading over to the coast. San Pedro at 56 degrees, and Malibu at 58 degrees this evening. As we head into the next 24 hours, we're down to the 40s and, well, plenty of sunshine. Clear conditions by the morning hours, and by the afternoon, we are up into the 60s. 64 degrees will be the afternoon high tomorrow for downtown. So that's still considered to be a little below average, even though high pressure is building in, and with that's warming us up, we're seeing near average temperatures. So a little below average, but we're calling it near average, at least for now. Offshore winds kicking in. Again, that's going to be the big weather story over the next couple of days. And you'll see right here, wind warnings and wind watches, as we mentioned earlier, also going into effect along with this wind event here. So take a look at your forecast. Couple things going on. First and foremost, we've got low pressure that's eventually going to start to affect us in the way of the wind. That's actually going to prompt some of that offshore wind, and with that, we are going to see pretty windy conditions. High pressure also building in. That's prompting some of the, well, clearer conditions and the drier conditions as well. So there's that low, that inside slider, and that, again, is going to start to kick up those winds, those offshore winds, and with that, again, we will see pretty windy conditions as we head into Thursday and Friday. At this point, keeping things pretty calm this evening, pretty calm tomorrow, even though we could start to see breezy conditions tomorrow, and then by Thursday and Friday, calling it breezy to windy. By Saturday, we're calling it warm. We're up into the 70s. We haven't talked about 70s in quite a while, and once we head into Sunday, your Christmas holiday there, we are expecting mid-70s for you. So we are warming it up through Christmas and then keeping temperatures much the same, at least through the first part of the week. Back to you.
There goes that.
With the wind, and of course, I've always got the winning numbers for you as we head into the next few days. We're warming it up as we head into the weekend. For now, though, we're keeping it on the cooler side, and we're bracing for that wind. 53 degrees right here at the Broadcast Center in Studio City. As we take it outside to the pier, plenty of people out and about. A lot of people off work right now, a lot of people visiting, so it's a great time to be outside. Again, it's pretty clear. It's gorgeous out there, just a little cool. Bring a jacket if you plan to head out. We are bracing for a high wind watch and a high wind warning, all going into effect into the overnight hours Wednesday into Thursday, lasting through Friday. So we've got a little bit to go before the wind actually starts to kick up. But again, advisories, warnings, and watches already in place. Clear conditions out there this evening, cool conditions as well. 36 in Palmdale, 50 in San Dimas, 54 in Riverside. And as we take it over to Malibu, you're currently at 58 degrees. So over the next 24 hours, 40s and 50s for you. And by the afternoon, we're up into the 60s, 64 degrees in the basin tomorrow. So still a little below average, but high pressure is building in. And with that, we're looking at near average temperatures, at least for now. Then we're going to see those offshore winds start to kick in, as we mentioned, those advisories, warnings, watches, all going into effect late Wednesday, lasting through Friday. So at this point, still pretty calm out there wind-wise, but we are expecting things to change. A couple things happening. High pressure building in currently, and with that, we're looking at warm and dry conditions, or at least warmer conditions, and certainly drier conditions compared to where we were 24 hours ago. We did see a few sprinkles. Next thing that happens, low pressure slides in. That's what's called that inside slider, and that's what's actually going to bring maybe a chance of showers, always a chance with that inside slider there, but the bigger chance is going to be the wind. So we're talking wind event Thursday into Friday for the most part, and then things start to die out a little bit as we head into your holiday weekend. Take a look at your holiday weekend forecast for the next few days. Sunny and then breezy and windy Thursday into Friday, warming up by Saturday, plenty of sunshine, mid-70s by Christmas. Back to you.
Great.